Yeah, all right. What's up, people, and welcome to the Gamer 7 show here on 89.5 ID Power at DeltaCollegeRadio.com. And we got Victor here today, and Zach, who apparently is having no meeting today, so he get to join us. Then, and
We live.
yeah, we're live
Live.
now. So,
Cool.
so yeah, so
They're seeing you right now.
yeah, they're
Hey,
seeing us, you guys.
and
So
I
yeah,
stole your chair.
so yeah, so what we're gonna so
All right, I better
what
go.
we were gonna talk about today was Skyrim. I'm sure you have played Skyrim before, and
Yes.
but yeah, so for those that don't know, Bethesda have actually released the next batch of DLC for Skyrim, which is called Dragonborn. It's their new um patch of DLC, which is going to be released right now for the Xbox 360 because it has not been confirmed on whether the PC version of the DLC or the PS3 version will be released yet.
Thank you.
I can see you.
Hey.
But yeah, so IGN has details on it right on their website about the new DLC called Dragonborn, which will be available for like 1,600 Microsoft points on December 4th, and for the Xbox Live Arcade for right now. So until they announce a release date for the PS3 and PC versions,
Everyone's
they're gonna
gonna
have to
be
be
very, very bad.
well.
Why is that?
We've been waiting ever since Dawn Guard.
Yeah, and they still haven't even gotten the last two DLCs
No!
or Healthfire. That's what
Sorry
it's
for
called.
screaming, but no. I'm very angry.
But yeah, so here are
That's
some of
why Edbad has all the right.
Oh yeah. First of all, here's your mic. Here's my mic. Do
so
we have all three mics on?
yeah,
Yes, we
so,
do.
basically
You.
so basically this DLC it'll be like Dragonborn will introduce like a island called Solstheim, which was
Which was DLC for Morrowind.
yeah the first DLC expansion that appeared in Morrowind called Blood Moon. So other information appears that you'll actually be able to ride dragons in this DLC, and you'll be get to take to the skies on dragonback. So and that seems pretty fun. So and they should have some more information about this new DLC on
The coming weeks.
the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, yeah, in the coming weeks, and it'll and so for right now, 360 people who own Skyrim might want to check that out. But and also, so while we were on here, I was also another huge game that came out like I believe this past weekend, Halo 4, or I think it came out today or
Came out today. I
yeah,
think it's today.
Today.
November 4th, I believe. But yeah, so IGN really gave this one a high view. You guys want to know what score they gave it?
What? 9.8?
Yep,
What?
9.8. They
Damn.
they
Sounds
say that
perfect.
they've actually added new mechanics and really like added more well they kept what made Halo work and added and improved upon that. So that's basically what they say in Halo 4, and that it's the multiplayer mode still if you enjoyed the last previous multiplayers and the past Halo games, you'll enjoy this one just as much and maybe even more because they didn't really try to reinvent the Halo or and make a new game. They just kept what worked and improved upon that. So yeah, so and they gave this game here a 9.8.
That's
So for
amazing.
yeah,
No. You say it like this. That's amazing.
so here's what
I'm
they
just
liked
kidding.
about it: the astonishing authentic AI presentation, unbeatable sound design, uh, in conceivably paced campaign, endless balanced multiplayer, and still unmatched social multiplayer options. So yeah, that's what they really enjoyed about this, and they recommend this to
I hope
gamers who
Red
enjoyed
versus
the
Blue
previous
is on
Halo
there.
games.
I hope Red versus Blue is on there.
Ooh, yeah. Well, that's probably what a lot of people hope as well, who
All I
watched
gotta
that series.
say, by next week, I'm grabbing Black Ops.
Yeah,
That's my department
Black
too.
Ops 2. Yep.
I'm be there by midnight. Picking up
So you're gonna
up.
join me.
Yep.
And by the way, speaking of Black Ops 2, IGN also has a video on that. 37 reasons why you should get Black Ops 2 and why they think it's awesome.
No.
And here's
37 reasons why Black Ops is awesome.
yep. And if you want to check out the video that they
I want to give you
on
scoop.
IGN, you should go to their
My friend already
website.
has it.
What?
He said it's crazy. The
Where is your
graphic-
friend and where should I tie him up?
Yo, man, he said the graphic, the water, the sound, it's incredible.
Tell me where your friend is, and I can send him to Cuba, and we can have fun playing that game all day.
And
Yo,
also, you get the futuristic weapons in there, so that's also another reason why
Fun
they said.
game. Fun game.
And for those that want to know, GTA 5 is going to be having a new trailer like on in December, I believe, or no wait, November.
Oh yeah,
Or
hey, check out the Assassin's Creed review.
Assassin's Creed 3 review. Yeah,
Yeah, oh man.
yeah, I'm gonna check that out. But I was just trying to see where
Because
that.
I was there at midnight release,
I know you did.
and I played it for 3 days, and I beat it.
Already?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was determined. Basically, I got lost in all side missions, and you just passed
yeah,
it.
that's what you do in open world games.
Go up, go up,
They
go
could
up, dude, go up,
you
up,
And
can get
what?
lost
up,
in side
right there.
missions,
And
right?
one more thing, did you say you interview some people about the game over there?
Mm-hmm.
What they say?
It looks pretty awesome. We got a lot of reviews, and I can't wait to see to get the game.
Yep. Assassin's
And
Creed.
again, tell me where your friend is, and I will hurt him very little because I want to play that game so bad now.
Yeah, but and by the way, Assassin's Creed 3 released like last week. Yeah, which gathered a lot of high reviews. IGN's review of the game was at 8.5, and they recommend this game to people who like other open world games like Red Dead Redemption, Sleeping Dogs, or Assassin's Creed
Brotherhood.
Brotherhood. Yeah, and yeah. So apparently, this is what these are the main reasons they liked it was a fantastic setting, is in a world that you could immerse yourself into, like a lot of other open world games. The environment and with all the side missions and loads to do, and they really enjoyed about it. But and then they also gave it some negatives on why they didn't like about one. They believe it's inconsistent and inflexible within missions. So
Well, some of the missions were like you all seen the like the demo they seen in E3, where you go to that fort and kill that guy. I don't see it.
they probably did say that, but not sure I've seen that one yet. So yeah,
Seriously, I played through the whole game. I beat all the missions. I was that bored. I did everything, and I did not see it.
That part. Huh.
No.
so yeah, oh yeah, a new Grand Theft Auto 5 trailer is
All
debuting
right,
next
well,
week.
I'm gonna go see about the the meeting. So, bye, all.
Yeah, so
All
yeah.
right.
So Zach's got to check out this meeting, and Rockstar has announced that the next week there's going to be a new trailer for Grand Theft Auto 5, and you played Grand Theft Auto before, Vic?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
They're
And look at
awesome.
this. The graphics on this one look like more realistic. Like apparently this in the same vein as GTA 4 when that came out. That's it's on the next consoles, but
Cause you know how they are. Every time they create a new game, they like to boost what they can do on graphic wise.
yeah, they're using their new engine for this as well. Like graphic wise, yes, they do that, and they also do it on sound design as well, make it sound better. Like like they did in the last one.
Cause the last one, I loved it. I like the graphic. You can steal anything you want. You can a chopper. You do it. Oh my goodness, you can do a lot of things.
And I also like the sound better too as well. Yep. So IGN has 37 reasons why Black Ops and now GTA 5 trailer should yeah, we talked about that should be released like next
Do
weekend.
they got any like score for the Black Ops? Not yet, right? Until the release or what?
The what?
Black Ops 2, like the score, not yet until it
Oh
comes
well,
out.
yeah, they haven't done any reviews on it yet, so they say that until it comes out. So yeah. So one, oh sorry, I got some sad news. Like Halo 4 on PC is not in development at the moment, so Microsoft for right now, Halo 4 is going to be exclusive to Xbox 360 for PC players out there who played Halo back on the PC back in the days. So yeah, but never say never because they could end up announcing it for like the PC in the future, personal computer.
Cause I have part one on PC, and it's nice. Cause on PC version, if you notice, they add up a board, like I mean a stage the Xbox don't have.
Yeah, yeah, they did actually. It was exclusive to PC to the PC
Yeah,
version. Yeah, they
uh,
do. They that's one thing the PC that's one edge the PC had over like the console versions.
you find a monster on the PC version is now on the Xbox.
Yeah, yeah, that's also in like you said, Gears of War. All right. So yeah, so going to GameSpot.com to see what they got on their um list today, and right now they're playing Halo 4 on, and they're
Live
streaming it
stream.
on live. Yeah, so you can go check out some of their gameplay right now as they're playing Halo 4. And so Microsoft is also making an Xbox tablet reports, and one we just talked about. No, Halo 4 is not going to be on the PC at the moment, so but they could announce it in the future. But or you know what, it might not permanently be on there. So,
I hope they will.
but yeah, another thing I want to talk about now is Sleeping Dogs. The game that just came out like this past August has sold over like 1.5 million copies. So
Wow.
the open world game from the people who made like from Square Enix, the developers of the game, and the publisher United Front Games. Uh, no, sorry about that. United Front Games is the publisher, and Square Enix is the yeah, Square Enix is the publisher, and United Front Games is the developer of the game. So it sold over like 1.5 million copies, and Sleeping Dogs, which is an open world game where you play an undercover cop in Hong Kong, and it's been doing a lot of good sales, and a lot of people consider it one of their best games in the year, according to the comments that I've just read. And also, Resident Evil 6 has been successful to some degree as well. The publisher says that the record shipments and the sales of the game make it was somewhat successful for them, it, but they also believe like it's too early to judge because it hasn't been out that long really.
Hmm. And also they say Mass Effect 3 on Wii U confirmed for launch.
Yeah. So yeah, Mass Effect 3 on Wii U has been confirmed, which the release date for North America and Japan, and they say it should be released on November 18th, 2012, and March 31st, and for November 18th, 2012, in like I guess the United States, and then March 23rd and everywhere else around the world. March 31st of 2013 next year. So yeah, so Mass Effect fans, Nintendo fans who might enjoy Mass Effect are gonna have a chance to experience the game on the for the first time ever on a Nintendo console. And we got Capcom is adding 1,000 jobs by 2023.
That's a
So
lot.
yeah, a lot of people who are interested in getting into game development or want to like become a tester or something, I guess have their chance in like about 13 years or so. Or
That's a long time.
yeah, because 2023 is like almost a decade away. So yeah,
And also they're saying the Gran Turismo series
yeah,
sales hit 7.8 million.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. That is a huge accomplishment for them. So congrats to the Gran Turismo franchise for selling. Even though I'm not a big racing game person, but you probably are.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
racing.
so that's a lot of copies there. Ooh, the South Park RPG and a lot of THQ games have been delayed for next year, and now and I'm gonna try and find out the reason why. So South Park RPG, um, Metro Last Light, and Company of Heroes 2 has been delayed by THQ, and the reason for the company's desire for, I guess, to give their developers more time to publish their games and just make them better. So, which is basically what game publishers usually do. They delay their titles for more polishing. So yeah, and so apparently they should be out like later than expected. Seems, but for people who are interested in like THQ games. Ooh, playing footsies with fighting games.
What the hell?
Yeah, I have no idea what that's about either, but we'll get more into that right after a commercial break we have to take because it's about that time. So when we come back, we'll just give you some more gaming news here on the Gamer 7 Show on 89.5 ID Power at DeltaCollegeRadio.com.
Imagine a world where bullying isn't considered a normal part of childhood.
A world where I'm not afraid to go to school.
To speak out.
To be myself.
A world where I'm not afraid to be caught alone.
Come on, punk.
We have the power to stop the bullying. Speak out.
Speak up.
Educate.
Find out what to look for and how you can make a difference at bullying.org.
Bullying is not kids being kids.
It's not about good homes or bad homes.
It's not a normal part of growing up. I shouldn't be afraid to get on the school bus.
To turn on my computer.
Or walk to my locker. Did you know that a bully will stop his or her behavior in 10 seconds when their peers speak up?
Use your voice.
Hey, leave him alone.
We have the power to stop bullying.
Find out more at bullying.org.
Bullying.org.
Where you're not alone.
Where you're not alone.
Where you're not alone.
Hi, I'm Richard Roundtree, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. Yes, you heard me right. Men get breast cancer too, and when we do, it can be very hard for us to talk about it and get support because nobody expects a man to have breast cancer. But I know one place to get reliable, timely information about breast cancer. Breastcancer.org. It's a special place on the internet that translates all those big medical words your doctor uses into plain English. It helps you understand what kind of cancer you have and what treatments are out there. It helps you get your head together and make a list of questions for your next doctor's visit. And it gives you all kinds of other good information to guide you and your family through this. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
The San Joaquin Delta College Division of Arts and Communication presents As You Like It by William Shakespeare. Opens October 19th in the Studio Theater at San Joaquin Delta College and October 20th at 8 p.m. October 21st and October 28th at 2 p.m. October 26th and October 27th at 8 p.m. Adults are $12. Students and seniors are $10. For more information, you can call 209-954-5110. 954-5110.
All right, yeah, welcome back to the Gamer 7 show here on 89.5 ID Power at DeltaCollegeRadio.com. And during the break, we came across, before the break actually, we came across this article on GameSpot. And it's called Playing Footsies with Fighting Games, which I have no idea what that means, but according to GameSpot, the article, Luke, one of their editors, explains how his Indie Fighter Senior Footsies is reimagining fighting games with minimal design. So apparently they got this video here where it shows like some type of game design or a character where you and they're playing footsies in a different type of fighting game style. So
Their style.
yes,
Their own way, yeah.
yeah, their own type of style. So if you want to check that out, you can. But it just thought it would look like a pretty interesting article right there. So yeah, it's on GameSpot.com if you want to check that out as well. So, but another thing I wanted to talk about, another piece of gaming and movie news, as I might as well say it. The video game movie Wreck-It Ralph, which came out like last Friday, is the number one movie in the box office over this past weekend. So, yeah, it made like $50 million dollars in its first week. So, and it's over the weekend, so which put it at number one. So, and for those that don't know or haven't seen any Wreck-It Ralph previews or anything, it's a video game movie about like this video game villain character who wants to be a good guy. So he tries to get out of his the game Wreck-It Ralph and invade other games, and it's got a lot of cameos by other different licensed video game characters such as Bowser, Sonic the Hedgehog, Cubert, and even Pac-Man Ghost in there. So if you want to check that out, then you should just check the movie out, Wreck-It Ralph, if you're even for non-gaming fans.
Go
might
to the
enjoy
movies
it.
and check it out.
Yeah.
And tell your kids too.
So yeah, Wii U coming to retailers nationwide. So Wii U came out to like a exercise physical game, I guess. So it's also going to be, I'm guessing, a launch title for Wii U, and the Dragonborn, which we just talked about, uh, DLC for Skyrim, which will be released on December 4th, and Grand Theft Auto 5 appeared. Ooh, some new artwork has appeared for it, which and a new trailer will appear like next week. As we just explained that too. So T Squared gets pro player impressions of Halo 4. So yeah, so basically, GameSpot is got some new articles here, and by the way, they also gave Halo 4 a 9 out of 10 for those who want to know the review of Halo 4 from GameStop. Yeah, they enjoyed it too. Obviously, not as much as somebody on IGN because they gave it 9.8. While gave it just GameSpot gave it a 9. So that means they enjoyed that as well. And ooh, Hurricane Sandy. For those who haven't heard, Hurricane Sandy is could affect some of the game sales in the North
The
Coast
East Coast,
because
East Coast.
East Coast because the damage has also caused a lot of developers to actually delay like their midnight launches and all to people's, so they have to actually wait until like they can get everything
Get
all
back
cleared up,
together.
yeah, and get it back together. So and again, Hurricane Sandy was a serious issue, so I guess if you can do anything to donate with that situation, you should just anything works. No, there's no such thing as a small donation in a situation like that. So yeah. So let's see.
What was that? Crisis 3? What?
Crisis 3.
Did I just
You know
hear?
what? Yeah, Crisis 3 pre-orders. Ooh, get Oh, so if people who pre-order the original Crisis will get a copy of. I mean, people who pre-order Crisis 3 will get an original copy of
Oh,
the
one.
original game of Crisis from 2007, and with the updated graphics, I guess, as
Have you
well.
seen Crisis on PC, the original, and part 2?
I haven't never played the original Crisis. I just played Crisis 2.
Man,
Yeah, that's the only one I own. So, ooh, Mafia Studio hiring for top secret AAA game. 2K staff, 2K Syntax is standing up for an unannounced super developer. And so I guess I really enjoyed Mafia 2 when it came out a couple of years ago. So people who want to help out on their next game have a chance to.
yeah, that's also something to say. I just thought about right now. I seen on Xbox Live, they got this commercial about already October 28th, I believe, to December. The Xbox 360 will be for $100.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Have you ever watched that show Sons of Anarchy? It's on
I've
like
seen it before. The motorcycle guys,
yeah, it's a
the
motorcycle
gang,
show. Yeah,
gang members.
yeah, they were gonna make a video game based on that show,
Oh yeah.
but apparently it's been canceled because nobody from the gaming industry, no developer was interested in making the games or took the creator of the show up on his offer. So he's the creator of the show is no longer pursuing like a tie-in game for his
What?
show. But yeah, would you think it'd be cool if they make a game off that show? Huh?
Yeah, because they gang. They bike riders. They go places. They do things. They do a lot of things like they do their own, like smoking weed, whatever, whatever.
Yeah, they would actually make a game off that show.
Yeah.
And well, they're actually gonna make a Walking Dead game based on the TV show as well.
I seen so far the latest chapters. It's good.
Yeah, 500 gamepad equipped tablet delayed.
$100 gamepad, quick
Yeah.
tablet delay.
So yeah, that's gotta I could do some we could you could do some more research on that if you want to know what that's all about. So Microsoft is texting its own smartphone. So GameSpot has an article on that for people who want to check that out as well. And Hurricane Sandy delays also the second GTA 5 trailer. So I'm gonna see what Game Informer has. on their site today. By the way, the new Game Informer has different multiple covers of different games. Like
They all do. Everybody
yeah,
does different
they used to have it just one
format.
cover, one format was every month, but now they got multiple. So, and by the way, uh, Game Informer, you don't know the review they gave Halo 4? 9.5. Are you planning to get this one?
Yeah, I like Halo games.
Yeah. Ooh, 9.25. So yeah. So 343 Industries, their new game, um, which they took over from Bungie, is now getting like good reviews, like nines, and mostly all the reviews I've seen, it's either gotten a 9 or higher from the reviews I've
Look,
seen. So
look what they say about the graphics.
yeah, the graphics, they say that they're phenomenal visual to detail and lightning makes this dazzling showcase of the Xbox 360's power. So yeah, so yeah, every review that I've seen of Halo 4 so far online, it's either gotten a 9 or higher. So that's that tells you something, that they've really
They
improved
improve.
upon it.
They
Yeah,
improve the game. Yeah.
and made and they made what works. They kept what works and made it even better, and whatever didn't work, they just subtracted it. So yeah, that's that tells you something, that they spend a lot of time on it. And
I notice every time when some developers have their own company like Xbox and PS3, when they make their own games, they make it to the fullest,
yeah,
the power.
they do.
Like God of War on the PS3, man, incredible graphics because it's made by them.
So and ooh, also I, here's a game I've been looking forward to, because well, I do like to play fighting games like Mortal Kombat. So the new
Hmm.
game that we had talked about on this show previously was called Injustice: Gods Among Us, and Game Informer right now has a behind the scenes look at the game that you could check out like on their site right now. And so Injustice: Gods Among Us, which is a fighting game set in the universe of DC Comics superheroes like Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, and all them. And here's they got a video, a 4-minute video where you could check out for yourself if you want to see what the behind the scenes is all about. By the way, I just want to throw this out here real quick. Rayman Legends is pretty awesome. They had a sample demo over at Best Buy, and I was playing it and really enjoyed what I was playing.
Mm. I remember I used to play Rayman back in the days.
The old platformer Rayman, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, 343 Industries also says Halo 4 could, or the Halo franchise could jump into different genres. Like it could just move up beyond being just a shooter game and into like, and even beyond real time strategy as well.
Claptrap web series season 2 kicked off.
Yep, Claptrap web series season 2 kicked off. So Claptrap, the character from Borderlands and Borderlands 2, the little robot character with the huge mouth, has its own web series apparently.
Hmm.
And yeah, people, which I didn't even know about until I just read it right now. So people who might want to, Claptrap from Borderlands, yeah,
Yeah.
want to check that
He
out.
talks a
Yeah,
lot.
yep, he does talk a lot. Darksiders 2 sales below expectation, and for right now, we talked about the new Skyrim DLC, and
New Gears of War.
new Gears of War Judgment art has been released, showing like one of the characters from the game with his lancer. And I think that's what's they call this character here. I forgot its name, but it starts with a B, but I could find out later.
Do they make him for 4 or what?
Of mess. No,
Ge-
this is not part 4 of Gears of War 3. It's just
But
like
I
a
mean, but I
spin-off.
mean, you think be able coming out a new one?
They might, yeah, they might. They might honestly. It might not be until like the next consoles come out, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see about that one. So yeah, Game Informer has some Mass Effect 3 details, which was Mass Effect 3, which was released this past spring of this year.
For the Wii U.
No, for the Xbox 360, PC, and PS3
Okay.
earlier this year. But now it's coming out for the Wii U, and they got some new details that the other versions of the game didn't have. So
I have a question. You think the Wii U is worth in game or what?
um, I honestly the Wii U. Some people say that it's it could be because you don't actually have to be in the same room that your console's in to play the game. You could play it like outside on your little gamepad. So that's one innovative thing. But and there's more reasons why than that. But they talked about that previously on the Gamer 7 show. But Pierre, he could tell you why. Cause yeah, on why he thinks it's worth getting. So yeah, Battlefield 1942 is free on PC. Ooh,
I played that on the PS3.
yeah. But it's gonna be on. It'll be free on PC. So where you could just like.
Because that game is really online only.
Yeah. And this game's pretty old. Like this Battlefield 1942, which came out like in 2002. It's gonna be free to play on PC. Which yeah, a lot of other Battlefield players who didn't get to experience the game when it first came out will get to enjoy now for free. Moments, the stalking mannequins of Condemned.
Condemn. Oh, Condemn.
Oh, and so a new about the Condemned game, yeah, which I played some of, but not all of.
It's a
So,
4-bit review.
yeah.
Release.
So we actually got to get ready to take another commercial break, and we'll be back with some more Gamer 7 news here on the gaming news here on the Gamer 7 show on 89.5 IU Power DeltaCollegeRadio.com.
12, the San Joaquin Delta College Dance Department presents the annual dance workshop in Atherton Auditorium at Delta College, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. General admission, non-student, is $30. Students, high schools, and college students with a student ID is $25. For more information, you can call Valerie at 209-954-5273. 954-5273.
Football is a sport that unites fans, players, and coaches alike in a spirit of competition and camaraderie. Football season has come to our area, and while you're watching a game with friends or sharing in the excitement with family, be sure to celebrate responsibly. Never pick up the keys and drive if you've had too much to drink. And if you're 21, drinking alcohol is against the law. Remember, alcohol is different. Let's all work together to keep our roads and community safe and have a winning season.
This message is brought to you by your local beer distributors and this station.
These are the sounds of someone taking their eyes off the road. Texting while driving is more than distracting. It's dangerous. Do us all a favor. When you're on the road, stay off the phone. A message from CTIA, America's Wireless Companies, and the National Safety Council.
Hi, I'm Linda Ellerby. I was diagnosed with breast cancer 11 years ago, and I know how scary it can be. Everything your doctor says sounds like a foreign language. HER2/neu, oncogene, ductal carcinoma in situ. What do these words mean? How can you decide what to do if you can't even say what you have? Go to breastcancer.org, a special place on the internet where you can learn how to say those words and find out what they mean. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
When you have breast cancer, these are some of the first words you hear. HER2/neu oncogene, ductal carcinoma in situ. What do they mean? How can you decide what to do if you can't even say what you have? This is Olivia Newton-John. You can go to breastcancer.org, a special place on the internet where you can learn how to say all those medical words and find out what they mean. Understand your diagnosis and your treatment options. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
Every 3 minutes, another woman gets the news that she has breast cancer. And here are some of the first words she hears: HER2/neu oncogene, aromatase inhibitor, ductal carcinoma in situ. What do these words mean? How are you going to decide what to do if you can't even say what you have? Please listen to me, Marvin Hamlish. As soon as you get your diagnosis, go to breastcancer.org. It's a special place on the internet where you can learn how to say all those breast cancer words and find out what they mean. At breastcancer.org, you can learn more about your particular kind of cancer and your treatment options. Prepare a list of questions for your next doctor's visit and get all kinds of other useful information to guide you and your family through this. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
Every 3 minutes, another woman gets the news that she has breast cancer. And here are some of the first words she hears. HER2/neu oncogene, aromatase inhibitor, ductal carcinoma in situ. What do these words mean? How are you going to decide what to do if you can't even say what you have? Listen to me, Shirley Jones. As soon as you get your diagnosis, go to breastcancer.org. It's a special place on the internet where you can learn how to say all those breast cancer words and find out what they mean. At breastcancer.org, you can learn more about your particular kind of cancer and your treatment options. Prepare a list of questions for your next doctor's visit and get all kinds of other useful information to guide you and your family through this. Breastcancer.org, the first place to go the minute you find out you have breast cancer.
All right, yeah, welcome back to the Gamer 7 show here on 89.5 ID Power, DeltaCollegeRadio.com. And before the break, we came across an article about Saints Row the Third, the open world game from THQ, with that's in the same vein as Grand Theft Auto for those who like the mayhem type open world games. Well, Saints Row the Third, the full package will be released like next week or November 6th, and it'll include like I think actually probably this week, I believe, yeah. It'll include all the downloadable content in the DLC, so and plus it'll get more than 30 bonus DLC items as well, so and it'll be up to, and the full cost for it will be like $50, so for people who enjoyed the Saints Row the third might enjoy that as well. We talked about Mass Effect 3 details, and we got Forza Horizons. It's got some new DLC as well. The Cars 6 pack as well.
That game is pretty sick. I like the graphics. Pretty good.
So, Shigeru Miyamoto, according to this article, talks about the future of F-Zero and the creation of Link. So yeah, so
Learn by ABC of what?
Learn the ABCs of video games. So Vimo user Evan Zentz posted a pretty impressive animation of the alphabet in video game form. And by the way, for those who don't know, Cypress Hill, I believe they actually recently put a lawsuit against like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for using the character in the game Carl Johnson. You know from San Andreas, the black African American gangster dude. Yeah. Well, someone from the rap group Cypress Hill put a lawsuit against them for like using a character that was based on like one of their lives or something, that how they grew up, and the lawsuit failed against them. So what do you think of that? Like that's a
crazy, man. I never thought something like that can happen.
Yeah, neither did I. That is pretty crazy. Someone from the hip-hop group Cypress Hill claimed to be the inspiration for the character CJ from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and he put a lawsuit against him, and he was not successful. And so it was so the rapper was Washington was his name. The rapper was Michael Shag Washington, who put a lawsuit against Grand Theft Auto San Andreas back in 2010, and because of the character that he thought was their inspiration for him and based on his life, and it didn't go through. So yeah, so that is pretty crazy. But I wonder if he did win, Rockstar would probably have to end up paying him some money.
Oh yeah,
But yeah,
a lot of money.
but he didn't. So it's for nothing. But it's just a lawsuit just for that means a lawsuit could go up for just the littlest things. Yeah, companies can get sued for over the
For anything.
ridiculous thing. Yeah, most ridiculous things. So yeah, so right now we just got I just went to the fall video game schedule about the next games that are scheduled to be released. Like in since we're in November now, I'm gonna check out. So in November 6th, which is I believe today, Halo 4 was released, and then Little Big Planet Karting, then NASCAR, the game Inside Lane, and now Paper Mario, the sticker star is set to be released on November 11th, along with Call of Duty Black Ops 2, which is November 13th, and then the Wii U will be launched on November 18th, along with the launch titles as well, like Disney's Epic Mickey 2, Power of 2, and then Avengers Battle for Earth was released as well. It's going to be released on it's been released on the Xbox last week, but now it's going to be released on the Connect. It was released on the Connect. Now it's going to be released on the Wii U around the 18th as well. So yeah. So I'm just seeing this and ooh, you ever played Army of Two?
Oh yes.
Yeah, Army of Two. I played the first one. Never played the second one.
Yeah.
They got the third game, Army of Two, the Devil's Cartel, will be released like next year, and they got some details and you also get some pre-order bonuses if you pre-order the game. So EA revealed that when Visceral Games Army of Two, not quite a reboot, the Devil's Cartel will be hitting stores. The game will be available like on March 26, 2013 for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. And if you pre-order the game from the participating retailers, you can get the Overkill edition at no additional charge, and it includes the TAW TH9 sidearm gun and the polymer textured outfit and mask and double D auto shotgun. So players get exclusive weapons too if they for pre-ordering it, and if you enjoyed like the first two Army of Two games, then you might enjoy this one as well, because they say they're making quite a few changes to this one. So Darksiders 2 sales are below, I guess, THQ's expectations. So the game, and that's
It's not good enough for them, huh?
yeah, in their minds it's not. So it could like that could put the franchise in danger, because once a certain game doesn't sell as the publisher's expectations are, then it could like put the the Darksiders franchise future in danger though, because they could end up like canceling it or
money, everything.
yeah. So I just hope that they plan to still continue making the Darksider games, because I enjoyed Darksiders from what I played of it. Yeah.
Mhm.
And now I'm gonna just see what they got on GameTrailers.com. So I haven't been on there for a while. So ooh, they got a review of Halo 4. And so ooh, and for it looks like Wii U can I can't spell it. Connects is something you could try right now if you wanna like experience it right now. So Zone of the Enders H View, and yeah, this. So yeah, if you GameTrailers.com got the new Xbox 720 and PS4 price. Well, that predictions from Michael Pachter from on Game Trailers. So he's predicting like a certain price points for both the Xbox 720 and the PS4 when they're both released, like in the future. And so we'll just have to wait and see about that, though.
Do they say any price on that? Like But it's just
Well, right now there's not an official price for it, but from we could just go by from what this guy Packer predicts that the prices will be for them.
expensive, huh?
Yep, of course they're expensive. So yeah, and they got a preview of different games as well. So you got Assassin's Creed 3 also, right?
No,
Oh no, not yet.
no.
Zach says he beat it in 3 days. Do you believe that? The guy that was just in here talking with the red hair, yeah.
Yeah,
He says he beat that in 3 days.
I know.
I don't believe that.
Well, people do like they get so into it and they don't sleep, they don't eat.
Yeah.
They game addicts. That's how you call it.
Yep. So yeah, that thing might still be recording. I guess we're. Also, was gonna see we got Avengers Battle for Earth got some pretty decent reviews as well. Now we got hey Zach Attack, what's up, man? So are you
I want to borrow you for a minute, or I want to talk to you for one moment.
yeah.
Well, let's do it right now. So anyway, you're going to be in Black Ops 2, the opening at the mall, right?
Hopefully,
Well, if you do, can you give me? Well, I'll be there all day, but Pierre needs a ride over there and comes back. Do you think you can do that?
I have no car. I got my bike.
Damn. Well, I have a bike too.
So you're gonna take your bike, Zach?
No, I'm walking here.
Oh.
In the daytime.
And then are you gonna walk back at midnight?
No, I was thinking of getting a ride by some friends, but
Yeah, 'cause I would not walk back at midnight. It's just too dangerous.
No.
Just too dangerous. Nothing's worth
You know
walking
what?
back.
Hey, since I'm here, do you want me to tell you my experience of the first midnight release I did?
Oh yeah, of Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. I came to Delta to get all my cameras and stuff. I didn't write all the things out. I did it the last minute. Amy gave me a little warning, so I better do it tomorrow, just to be sure. Well, basically, I came here to school, get my camera and stuff. I forgot to sign a release form, so Amy had to tell me to not do it again, which I will not. I'll do it tomorrow when I can. Anywho, now, I I came here until 5:30. Then I went to Barnes and Noble's, read books until like 9.
Yeah.
And then I stayed at GameStop until it was midnight. You know the worst thing I should have brought?
What?
My Vita. I should have brought it because I was bored as freaking. I was bored. I was like, come on.
What time? How long did you stay there? Till like 1 o'clock or 12?
1 p.m. to 1 a.m.
1 p.m. to 1 a.m. You mean so in the afternoon?
I came here at 1 p.m. I came back home at 1 a.m.
Oh, okay.
12 hours!
That's like 10 hours, isn't it?
No, it's 12 hours.
Oh.
I remember when I went to get Black Ops.
Look, 2, 3, 4.
I was since 8 to midnight, and then wait for your turn because it was a long line.
Yep.
And then you got the other side, the other people that didn't pre-order it, the other side. So
I'm probably gonna get I'm probably gonna get in the front of the line first before everyone else can.
Yeah, and you might want to. Are you gonna bring your like Vita and stuff next time though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really bugged the heck out of me. It was like, come on, get here.
When I went to get my Black Ops, I had my PSP, and I had some games, stuff chilling, and I had my chair too.
Lucky.
I have my chair. I was sitting.
I was sitting on my butt all day.
Everybody's
Yeah.
you know. I was like.
So yeah, that sounds cool though. I gotta I'm gonna probably get Black Ops 2 later though.
I'm sorry, but you had to deserve that.
Yeah, I've never.
You pimped me.
You know, I've never been to a midnight release before for a game. Like, uh, I've been to a midnight movie launch, but not a midnight release game. So if I actually join you in this Black Ops 2 midnight release, it'll be the first release I've gone to. So I just want to ask you, with any advice you got for people for the first time who are waiting for a waiting for a game to come out at a midnight release, is it like too dangerous or like?
Well, that depends on what the store is. I was in the mall, so it was pretty good because there was like security and stuff.
Yeah, because I hear people sometimes do get killed over stuff like that.
Yeah. So let's go to the movies. Remember the Batman?
Yeah, I know. We all heard about that, but.
But here's my advice. Bring games, bring some money so I can eat, and do not forget.
You got
what?
mail on the show.
You got mail.
Ooh, a text. Yeah, about the Gamer 7 show here. So somebody is we got a gamer calling, huh, Victor? So, yeah.
And that's your ex who's calling you. So anyway, bring games, bring some money so I can eat some food, and do not lose your seat or else you will never get it back.
Well, yeah, thank you for that advice, Zach. So yeah, thank Zach for his advice, and that's actually gonna have to be it for this week's edition of the Gamer 7 show, and we'll should be back like on Thursday for another edition. And
bring a freaking game next time.
Yeah, and when you're waiting in a midnight launch release date, yeah.
Bring some games in your phone.
So yeah,
Let me show you my phone.
We'll take your advice, and some people will take your advice in consideration, I'm sure, Zach. So yeah. So
my phone.
Next Thursday, we'll just give you like some more topics and news on what's happening in the gaming world, and so that's gonna do it. So this is Ira Ford and
I got more.
Vic. So this is Ira Ford.
Yeah, this is Vic in the house, right here chilling.
And
this is collegeradio.com.
Radio, Redwood here, and playing a game.
Yeah, and we'll just be back next week here on the Gamer 7 Show with some more updates on your favorite games.